Hi everyone, this is Dr. Evelyn Sequera, and today we're going to discuss step 11 of how to forgive someone who has hurt you. And this step is about stop looking for occasions to be offended. Now, these are steps that were laid out by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and he's one of my favorite teachers. And this particular step is is a very simple sounding step, but when it comes to doing, it can be quite cumbersome. So here it is about stop looking for occasions to be offended. So what he writes is, when you live at or below ordinary levels of awareness, you spend a great deal of time and energy finding opportunities to be offended. A news report, a rude stranger, someone cursing, a sneeze, a black cloud. Just about anything will do if you're looking for an occasion to be offended. Become a person who refuses to be offended by anyone, anything, or any set of circumstances. Now, what I have realized, at least in my own life, is that I was a very triggerful person. I don't even know if it's a word, but I would get triggered very, very easily. And my buttons could get pushed by almost anyone. And then, of course, over the years, doing self transformation work, working on my own self, and working with the emotions, learning self regulation, most of the triggers or the buttons have actually gone away. But some buttons are still left, especially with the ones who are closest to us, the ones who are closest to me, which is my family and very close friends. And sometimes those buttons do get pushed. What do I do? Well, when they get pushed, and if I'm not in awareness, I will explode and I will yell and I will scream, or I will go into a whole zone of also maybe even guilt feelings that I couldn't handle my anger better. But right now, what I want all of you to know is that there is a better way of being, because we can choose now. We can choose a filter, you know. And this is what Wayne Dyer says. He says, if you have enough faith in your own beliefs, you'll find that it's impossible to be offended by the beliefs and conduct of others. Because deep down, then, at some level, you will move from a space of being judgmental into a space of being compassionate. So, not being offended is a way of saying, I have control over how I'm going to feel, and I choose to feel peaceful regardless of what I observe going on. Now, that is a very big one, okay? And especially for me. So, it was my Friday meditation class, and I normally take a snooze in the afternoons, kind of rest it out. It's a power nap. It's not really a nap, it's like a big sleep. I'm guilty about it. I love that sleep because it kind of rejuvenates me. And today, that power nap became a really long sleep, and the alarm never went off. And I didn't wake up. Sometimes I do wake up on my own. I woke up at around 6:15 maybe, and my phone was on, do not disturb mode. So I really went off to sleep well, and I realized my body was exhausted. And I have to be true to what my body is feeling. Now, I could have been totally offended by what happened. But I just tuned into my body and I realized that I am tired. I need to rest. And I cannot give and share with the group that which I do not have myself, a space of calm. So what did I do? I canceled the class. So one has to realize when to stop, when to say no. And I'm very grateful that I have such wonderful teachers who have led me to this space. And moving from that space of, being this teacher who is on time, perfect, I finish my class, I start my class on time, I end it on time, to being this teacher who is not so perfect, you know, and that is okay too. So do not get offended with someone else's activity or behavior, and even at your own self. Sometimes we are very, very hard on our own selves. I'm actually kind to a lot of people, but I'm not kind to myself. So let's be kind to ourselves. Wayne Dyer says, when you feel offended, you are practicing judgment. You judge someone else to be stupid, insensitive, rude, arrogant, inconsiderate, or foolish. And then you find yourself upset and offended by their conduct. What you may not realize is that when you judge another person, you do not define them. You define yourself as someone who needs to judge others. So what's the point? We don't want to judge anyone. And especially me, because I have realized that the other is not separate from me. And I'm no perfect person either. Only if I have, reached that state of enlightenment, and only then can I judge another person. Who am I to judge? And if I have judged in the past, then I am sorry. And if you have judged in the past, then you need to be sorry too, if you fail from your heart. So today, let's get into a meditative space to just connect to what is my body feeling today? Where am I? Where is my body today? And what does my body want? What do I want? So close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. One more time, breathe in. Another time, breathe in. Gently relax the body. Feel your feet on the floor, the mattress where you are seated. Feel the weight of your body. Notice any sensations in your body right now. From head to toe. Just become present to what is calling your attention in your body right now. What sensations are you feeling? And whatever you are feeling right now, just watch that feeling. There is no need to judge it as good or bad. Just watch it like a friend. And if whatever you are feeling You have a word for it, maybe heaviness or a sensation of just a pull. Whatever you are feeling right now. Just expand your consciousness now and make space for it. All unease, pain is when there is constriction. So let's just expand our consciousness very gently. And if you feel you need to take yourself to a space that makes you feel more comfortable, guide your mind to take you to a place like this. And gently in these surroundings where you feel a lot of comfort, if there is some baggage that you need to let go of, gently release it, that which does not serve you anymore. Release. Gently release. Now take a few deep breaths to ground this experience. Gently come back to present time. Let's just shake our body. Shake your hands, shake your shoulders. You can stomp your feet. Allow some of the energy to just gently leave the body. Remember to rest well, drink a lot of water, and I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.